What's good? It's your boy Jay. That's me. Let's get into Monday Night Raw from October the 28th, 2024. Monday Night Raw was okay, but Monday Night Raw still continues to be boring, whether it's 2 hours or 3 hours. It just remains boring. There were a couple cool things that happened on the show. So, we have some news and notes to get into real quick. Samantha Irvin, she revealed on Twitter why she really wanted to leave WWE. And it was basically because of the fact she wanted to do more. She didn't like ring announcing. So that's fine. It makes sense. She must have told a fan on Twitter who was probably pestering the shit out of her. So that's fine. I mean, it happens. It is what it is. And she wanted to use the job to get into another job, so that makes perfect sense. Again, I still wish her the best. We all wish her the best. And I do think in due time she'll be back in WWE. Her and Ricochet both. So we wish them both the best. All right, moving on. So we kicked the show off with Jey Uso. He gets on the mic. He talks about how he lost the Intercontinental Championship. He also had to deal with some Bloodline family drama. He went to SmackDown to cost the Bloodline the Tag Team Championships. He said there's only one which he wants to talk to. So Jimmy comes out. He says that he's here to look his brother face to face and eye to eye. Jimmy thanks his brother. Jimmy thanks Jay for what he did last Friday on SmackDown. They need to be together to take down Solo and the Bloodline. Jimmy says they aren't the ones. So Jay cut them off. Jay says that they aren't the ones. So the crowd gasped. Jay says the last time he saw his brother was half a year ago at WrestleMania. And they're fighting each other. Jay says a lot's happened since then. They aren't confused anymore. The people know who Jimmy is. The people know who Jay is. Jay said he became Intercontinental Champion by himself. He says none of the titles that he's ever had has topped Jimmy for being his twin brother. So they both attempt to go for a hug. Jay pushes him away. He says that they need to fix things. On this go around, they're nobody's side pieces or yes men. They're grown men. And he'll be Jay and he'll be Jimmy. They'll be the Usos. So, Jimmy reveals that Roman Reigns is going to be on SmackDown, so Jay and Roman can hash things out. And then the Bloodline 2.0, they show up, and they beat down the Usos just for a brief moment, and the Usos were able to make a quick comeback. So they take out Jacob Fatu, which is fine. That's cool. And the Tongans. All right, that's cool. Good stuff there. Moving on. So Adam Pearce, he's pissed off that the Bloodline showed up, and he was yelling at Nick Aldis about some stuff. So the Judgment Day, they walk up. Dirty Dom says that he's ready for a World Heavyweight Championship match. Adam Pearce said he didn't have the time for them tonight. And he basically says that Dom has a match against the former World Champion, Damian Priest. Dominic Mysterio says he knows all of Damian Priest's tricks and can take care of him. Finn Balor says no one knows Damian Priest better than him. There's a reason why they called him the Punishment. Dom says they don't believe in him. So he'll go out by himself and show them. All right, that's cool there. I'm tired of this boring Judgment Day shit too. I really am. That has got to go. It needs to end. I'm hoping that it ends either at Survivor Series or at WrestleMania season. But either way, it's got to end. I'm so tired of the Judgment Day. I'm beyond tired of the Judgment Day. Beyond tired. First match of the night, Sheamus defeats Ludwig Kaiser. Okay, that's fine. Who cares? Sheamus has been around for forever, basically. What has he done? Not much of anything in the past, I don't know, maybe 5 years. He's won every championship except for the Intercontinental Championship, and he's won every accolade. King of the Ring, Royal Rumble, Money in the Bank, and a couple other things as well. So, I mean, he's done it all. I could see Sheamus hanging up his boots probably in the next couple years. Moving right along. So, Rhea Ripley, she had a video package. She says that Raquel Rodriguez tried to paint herself as the victim when Raquel betrayed her. It was with malice and ego. Everything she has done to her and Liv Morgan has been deserved. Has she made mistakes in the past? Sure. Right now, it seems like Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez want to be in the Quiet About squad. Rhea only wants her women's world championship back, and you'll have to kill her to stop her. Okay, that's fine. Cool stuff. I'm not ready for the Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan feud to be over with. It needs to be over with by Survivor Series. Enough is enough. I'm over the shit. Moving on. So, Jimmy and Jay, they're backstage. So, Jay greets Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn asks to talk to Jay alone. Jimmy gets in Sami Zayn's face, but Jay tells him to back up. Jimmy walks off. Sami Zayn asks if everything's fine with them. And after everything Jimmy did, is he going to squash the beef with Roman Reigns? Jay said Solo Sikoa is worse. How is he worse when Solo Sikoa, his bloodline, is basically getting their asses kicked almost every single week or every other week? Like, come on. They're not that dominant. Like, they're only dominant for like a week or two. Come on, Sammy. Sami Zayn reminds Jay that Roman was in his head for years. Sami Zayn says he doesn't want to pick sides. Jay says he doesn't need to get involved. This isn't Jay's fight anymore. He stepped out as a man on his own. Sami Zayn doesn't understand. Jay says Sami Zayn wouldn't understand because he's in family. And then Jay walks off. And then Sami Zayn is pissed off. Okay. I get it. It makes sense. Moving on. So, Gunther had a video package. He says that Cody Rhodes is the golden boy of this generation. Cody Rhodes is a gutless champion. This champion versus champion for the newly established Crown Jewel Championship. Cody Rhodes dragged the people he's closest to in this match. It's this time it's Randy Orton. And this Friday on SmackDown, it's Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton versus Gunther and Ludwig Kaiser. Gunther tells Cody Rhodes to pull Orton aside and to ask what it's like to be choked out by him. Pause. The same thing will happen to Cody Rhodes, and he'll realize that he's a secondary champion to Gunther. All right. So we all know that SmackDown this week is taped. We all know that, so that should be fun. Nice. Moving on. So, Ivy Nile defeats Zelina Vega, which is good. Really good stuff. She wins via a swinging Uranagi for the 1-2-3. Nice. I'm loving Ivy Nile. I'm glad she got the win here. Triple H needs to get off his lazy ass and do something with Ivy Nile. He really does. Zelina Vega, she's okay, but she's better off as just being a manager and a valet, in my opinion. I would love for her and Andrade to reunite again. That would be great. Or maybe find someone else to, manage. Moving on. So, Jey Uso walks up to Jimmy and says that he told Sami Zayn he wasn't family. Jimmy agrees that he isn't. But Jay says Sami Zayn stepped up when Jimmy gave up on him. Jimmy says he'll talk to him. Jay's worried that something bad will happen. But Jimmy says it'll be fine. Okay. That's cool. Good stuff. So, more bloodline drama. More tension. All right, moving on. So, Seth Rollins, he's pissed off. He's on the hunt for a monster. The monster is Bronson Reed. So, Rollins says that Bronson Reed brought out a side of him that he hadn't seen in a while. That side is being a monster. Seth Rollins says that he forgot about that side, but Bronson Reed woke up something in his soul. Bronson reminding him what he's capable of. And if he's honest, for the likes of it, he kind of likes it. So Bronson Reed's on the Titantron, and he wants to fight Seth Rollins. So the two of them, they have a backstage brawl. Seth Rollins stomps the head of Bronson Reed on the car's hood, which is cool. So Seth Rollins started talking trash, and then that allowed for Bronson Reed to get revenge. Him and Reed, they fought in a production truck. Bronson Reed threw a garbage can to Seth Rollins' face, and then Bronson Reed did a Death Valley driver through the truck and some tables, taking out Seth Rollins, which was great. Really good shit there. I like this. Excellent stuff. Moving right along. So Bronson, my bad. R-Truth walked to the Alpha Academy. R-Truth says that R-Truth says that he likes them without the short, ugly guy yelling at them. Miz walks up to R-Truth and he apologizes. The final testament got in his head. Miz says that he needs R-Truth now more than ever. Maxine Dupree tells R-Truth not to listen to Miz, and Miz insults them. But R-Truth says it's between the two of them. So R-Truth then slaps hands with the Miz and he forgives him. He lays the Miz out with a punch. R-Truth says that he wishes him luck against the Wyatts and walks off. Then he runs into Pete Dunne. He calls him Butch. Have you seen Pete? That was great. I love that. Excellent stuff. I love R-Truth. Heel R-Truth kicks ass. Babyface R-Truth kicks ass. I'm loving R-Truth, man. Loving it. Triple threat tag team number 1 contender match for the WWE Tag Team Championships. The LWO, which is Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee, versus the War Raiders, Eric and Ivar versus the New Day. And the War Raiders win. Who cares? I don't give a shit about any of this. I don't. I do not. This sucks. I don't know why the War Raiders are being pushed. For what? They suck. They fucking suck. Moving on. So the Miz demands to know where his security is. So Adam Pearce laughs at him. The Final Testament walk up to him. Karrion Kross says he has a plan. Miz will help them find Bo Dallas. And when Miz finds him, he can ask why he got involved in Karrion Kross's business. And if Miz doesn't, he'll break his legs. Miz better do what the fuck Karrion Kross says. Karrion Kross is someone that you don't want to piss off. You really don't. Karrion Kross is a crazy motherfucker. So I do like this. This is interesting right here. Moving on. Jimmy Uso is walking backstage. He can't find Sami Zayn. Jey Uso asks if he's found Sami Zayn. Jimmy shushes him. So we see Sami Zayn talking with Sikoa in the parking lot. Jimmy says family is all they got, and then Jay looks conflicted. This is interesting. I actually do like this. Really good stuff. Now we know that Sammy's basically playing hard to get. This is all a ruse. He'll join back up with the original Bloodline in due time. I would do all of this the week before Survivor Series. Survivor Series is late November, so I think it's November 30th. So the SmackDown before that one, that would be what dates would that fall on? Friday, I can't remember what. Maybe I don't know. But it'll fall on, I would just do it around that time, the week before Survivor Series. That SmackDown before that would be good. Really good to do. So I'm down for this. This does make sense. I like this. And we'll have to see where it goes. We've got a month to get this, together. Main event of the evening. Dirty Dom defeats Damian Priest via a roll-up. And then post-match, Dirty Dom gets his ass kicked. He gets 2 Step of Heaven choke slams. The same happens to Finn Balor. No. Damian Priest destroys Dom with several steel chair shots. He destroys Carlito with the Stop of Heaven, and he also destroys Dom. And Damian Priest stands tall, and that was the end of Raw. So Monday Night Raw was okay for the most part. It could have been a lot better. The Bloodline stuff was really good. Everything else on the show really didn't care about outside of the brawl with Seth Rollins and Bronson Reed. I thought that was pretty damn cool. That was some good shit. So outside of Seth Rollins and Bronson Reed, their brawl, as well as the Bloodline stuff, Raw was boring. It just was. It was just a boring show. But what did you guys think? Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.